I finished drawing all the sharp keys on the circle of fifths. After the D with the F sharp and C sharp, I went up 5 notes to A. A has 3 sharps because you take the previous 2, F sharp and C sharp, and you add the leading tone. Here's A. The leading tone is G sharp, a half step down from A. And that's why the scale has F sharp and C sharp. There's the F sharp, that's the C sharp, and G sharp. 3 sharps. So far, these all have the same fingering in the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I went up a perfect fifth from A, meaning that I played the first 5 notes of the A scale, and I came up to E. So, and this is at 1 o'clock, 1 sharp, 2 o'clock, 2 sharps, 3 o'clock, 3 sharps, 4 o'clock, 4 sharps. E has the previous 3, F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp, and we add the leading tone of E, which is D sharp. So the E scale has F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and D sharp. D sharp is the one we added the leading tone to E. So going up 5 from E is B. E had 4 sharps, so B is at 5 o'clock. It will have 5 sharps. You take the previous 4, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and D sharp, and you add the leading tone to B. The leading tone to B is A sharp right here. So that means 5 sharps, it's going to use the 5 black keys. You have F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, and A sharp, all 5 keys. Here's the B scale. The only notes that are not sharped are B and E. Those are the white keys in this scale. B and E are not sharp. If I go up 5 from B, I get F sharp. So, F sharp scale or key has the previous 5 sharps: F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, and A sharp. And we add the leading tone, E sharp. Here's F sharp. This is E sharp. It's a white key sharp, E sharp. Why don't we just call it F? That's another name for this key. Because you can't have 2 Fs, and you'll see later when you write this on the staff, it has to go up 1 step at a time. It has to use each letter, 1 letter next to the other. So the F sharp scale is F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, the only letter that's not sharped, C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, and F sharp. 6 sharps. It's at 6 o'clock here. When we go to 7 o'clock, C sharp is the next one because it's up a perfect fifth from the F sharp. You go up a perfect fifth and you get to C sharp. By the way, I wanted to mention, when we were at B and we wanted to find the next scale, why wouldn't it be F? F is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up from B, but F is not in the B scale. You have to go up 5 using the scale notes of the first note. So that we got to F sharp, then we got to C sharp. In C sharp, everything's sharped, all 7 letters of the musical alphabet. That makes sense because in C, nothing is sharped. So if you move the C up a half step to C sharp, everything to be proportional has to be moved up. So everything is sharped, every letter. You had the previous 6, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp, and E sharp, and you have to add the leading tone to C sharp. The leading tone to C sharp is a half step below C sharp, which is B sharp. That's B sharp. We don't call it C because we can't have 2 C's, and we can't skip a letter in the scale. We can't say C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp. That's letter A. We can't call this C because A to C, you're skipping a letter in the alphabet. So it's after A comes B. So after A sharp comes B sharp and then C sharp. So those are all the sharp keys, the keys with sharp, the major keys with sharps.